There we go. I forgot how to do it for a little minute.
A crash out Craig in here.
Welcome, welcome. Hello, 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 people of the internet. It is your
I'm
host, one of
crash
your
out
hosts,
Craig,
Crash Out Colin, the
host,
kid.
the host that does the most. Crash out Colin. That's me.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, that'd be a good nickname for you, honestly. But yeah, so welcome back. Hello, it is I, one of your hosts, Cornelius. Um, I apologize if you hear like housework in the background. They are renovating next door. I don't think the mic is gonna pick it up, but if you do hear like, drills or like, anything crazy, it's all next door. But
They over there doing that drill work.
literally, quite
Awesome.
literally, my boy.
Clearly, got another one of your hosts, Aaron's in the building. What's good with y'all? It's the time when the crash out. I'll probably say that the crash out's here too, but I guess he already said the
Uh,
crash out was here.
I was about to say, I ain't gonna lie, I was about to say, what's happening with you, dog? Oh my God. I was waiting, like the awkward silence is just the silence is deafening, bro. Um,
That's what we needed.
Don't worry,
literally.
by
So
like the 30th podcast, we might get like an order of how we introduce ourselves together. So
nah,
Yeah,
nah,
we'll
forget
never do
that.
that.
Wait, has it been a minute yet? Has it been a minute yet? I don't even
yeah,
know. Oh, it has? Man,
I'll,
fuck
I'm
that.
just assuming yes.
Oh, dog. But yeah, it probably has. But either or. This would be what, episode seven, I think? Yeah, seven.
So
So
5 on Apple.
yeah, five on Apple, seven everywhere else. Um, what's it called? So as you all know, Friday was the parade. Eagles
Oh,
did
oh,
indeed win the Super Bowl.
oh,
Um,
you can't just jump right to
if
Friday was the parade. You got to start off with, with some emphasis on some, you know,
bruh,
last Sunday, the birds flew down to New Orleans, they saw some Chiefs. They got their get back. They got their lick back. You know,
We got our licks
I
back.
mean, Jalen Hurts went out there and showed the people that he can throw that thing. Sling that, cuzzo. He
Facts,
knows what
facts,
he does out
facts.
here.
He had a
Okay?
purpose before everyone had an opinion. Remember that.
Exactly. He said money
Remember
is
when
nice, but
Saquon Barkley
championships
joined the
is better.
Eagles and the Eagles won the Bourbon Bowl?
Oof,
He
oof.
did win the baby bell.
Man,
Remember that
I ain't
time
gonna.
at halftime when the Eagles went to halftime and they didn't have Jonathan Gannon to completely shit the bed, and then they came out and won the baby ball.
That is true. Shouts out to Cooper DeJean. I ain't gonna lie. Him re-blanking shit the Mighty
Exciting
Whites.
white.
Or excuse me, the Exciting Whites. I keep saying the Mighty Whites. The Exciting Whites, aka the Ku Klux Clamps. Uh,
Wild.
nah, but when he caught that pick, I was like, oh, that's pick six. That's pick six, baby. Let's go. That's a pick six. I didn't think I'd be that into it, but I definitely was into it. Also, obviously, since I do like the Broncos and the Chiefs are division rivals, definitely did not want to see them win. So I'm also happy that the Eagles won. So it was a double whammy: home team won, and the rival took a L. So I was overexcited. Um, but yeah, Super Bowl was definitely tough. Enjoy watching it. Do you want to talk about the parade now? Like, kind of get into it?
I want to talk a little bit more about the game.
All right,
First
bet.
of
Go
all,
ahead. You do that. I'm gonna try to set this shit up.
okay. First and foremost, I know where y'all watched it, but just talk about where I watched it. I was at my good friends Rob and Steph's house. Also, shout out to both of them, especially Steph, because she is a
Big
valid
facts.
listener of the pod. And
Big
also has
facts.
told me multiple times when we kind of were on that 1 week hiatus, hey, when's the new episode of the pod coming out? I need to listen to my episode. Where is it at? So thank you for keeping us on the straight and narrow, even though we did
Not
kind
gonna
of forget for
lie.
that 1 week. That's neither here
Hold on,
nor
real
there.
quick. Not gonna lie, real shit. Do appreciate that. One of these days, one of these episodes, we gotta have her on here. Like one of them, just one of them. I feel like that's just gonna be funny as hell. Cause like some stuff. How do you feel? What the direction of how the pod is going?
Oh, yeah,
You
she's gonna
feel as
tell us the
though
truth. Rob gonna give us his other name for the pod that we should have used too, which also I won't lie is a decent name, but we won't let it out there in case we need to rebrand again for the third time.
and I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if we will rebrand again because like I don't have a problem with it on Spotify because I can just change the name. But with Apple Podcasts, kind of did you have to make like a whole new like account?
Show. No, I just haven't made a new show.
Oh snap! All right,
Okay, but it is
then
still
we
in the
won't
same
rebrand.
account because I just wanted to make sure you
It
ain't spend that
fall
money
under the
again.
same account, yeah, but it's a different show.
Oh,
All right, that's a bet.
but
That's
what
a
you're
bet. I just
saying
wanted to make
is,
sure.
let me stop.
There is a possibility. Nah, but 2.5 blacks is what it's going to be. Um, unless we get bought out, and then at that point we going to be the sellouts.
Crash outs.
But yeah, BTA whole game. Um,
What the F?
honestly, I didn't think that you know that by halftime what was it 24 zip or it was 27 zip because he hit the field goal.
24,
24
24
zip.
zip at halftime.
Oh, it was 24. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd be 24 zip at the half, but I also knew that the Chiefs weren't really like that phenomenal of a team. They don't really have any crazy weapons. Like granted, you can say Travis Kelsey, but like he kind of getting up there, and Patrick Mahomes, like yeah, he is, a pretty decent quarterback. Um, but receiver wise, Hollywood Brown, what is Hollywood Brown going to do? All he is fast. It's like another Tyreek Hill, but Tyreek Hill, actually got some action. I know they added D Hop, which I mean that was a good pickup, even though he's an older receiver, kind of getting to that point in his career. Who else? Juju. Oh my God, bro! They should
Crash.
keep it 100 with you. Juju. If the Chiefs had won again, right? I don't know if y'all remember the last time. I think it was 2 years ago or so when the Eagles was in it again, and the Chiefs won by three. Wasn't even by a lot. It was by three. Chiefs won, and I remember Juju Smith immediately took the Twitter and was talking all this smack, right? And him and AJ Brown got into a beef. It was beautiful. I was like, yo, I hope that when the Eagles win this year, they AJ Brown comes out with some shit like, all that smack was talked 2 years ago, but now look at you. You ain't make a difference for your team. You was a bum then, and you was a bum now, dickhead. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Clearly, I'm about to say, clearly, it was all because Juju got that lucky holding penalty call on him, or not on him, but on Bradbury. And that's what it was.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
Barry.
yeah. Which also shout out to James because clearly he wasn't on the field this season, but he seemed to be making a heck of a difference in the locker room and also teaching up the young DBs. So
Hell yeah,
gotta give
bro.
that man his
Cause,
props.
cause the way Coop was playing and what's the name? Well, I kind of can't say season because
Guantanamo Bay.
he already been doing it. What you say?
I said Guantanamo Bay. Your best
Oh my
receivers was
God,
getting put down on lock.
Quinion Mitchell. Listen, all right. I'm gonna see what the hell's my odds. Well, y'all keep on. I'm gonna see if this John does what it's supposed to do. Cause what
Okay.
the
Well,
what
I will continue.
what in the world is happening?
I don't know what you got going on, but just continuing with the short, synopsis of the game. Uh, very fun time was had at Rob and Steph's house with the company that was there. Also, easily a great environment to watch the game in. We surrounded with other fans of your team, and everybody is happy to see things go right. Also, can't stress enough that D line is a bunch of dogs. Okay,
Straight
not just
dogs.
Georgia
Not because they from
dogs.
Georgia. I was about to say not because it's Georgia out there, but they just dogs. I'm
We
sorry.
had some Georgia dogs from that man Jalix Hunt. If I remember correctly, I think he would to Mississippi State.
He went to some small school.
Or I forget I can't remember the name of the state, but I want to say they were Bulldogs as well. That boy Milton Williams, dog, also coming up with a very much BG-esque sack of Pat Mahomes stripping him of the football, and then actually being able to jump on it too to recover his own strip sack. Just
Yeah.
chef's kiss. That defense was out there putting BTA for sure. And honestly, even though the score ended up 40-22, everybody knows if we had kept our starters in and we kept the foot on the gas pedal for that last fourth quarter completely, it could have been real scary hours for the Chiefs.
He went to Houston Christian.
Christian, that is not what I remember
See,
him being
I
drafted
was
from.
saying they should have, implemented the mercy rule at that point, because if you down 24 zip by the half during a big game, honestly, you get one more possession. If you can't score, we're gonna go home because there ain't no point. But then you have Super Bowls like the Falcons and Patriots the one year where Falcons were smoking the Patriots. I think it was like 20 something to 3 at the half.
28-3.
Patriots back, like Patriots ended up coming back. I think it was what 34-28, right?
I bet. I'm
Something
going
like
down for a
that.
On my
second.
phone. Yeah, like that John. Ooh. Yeah, so like, but either or. It's just people. I feel like people were getting tired of hearing about the Chiefs and talking about the Chiefs and seeing Patrick Mahomes everywhere, seeing Travis Kelce everywhere. I know everybody got tired of seeing Taylor Swift, and I mean I don't blame them. After a while, it's like you have other phenomenal people like kind of you meet riding a lot. You need to chill.
Okay. Also, Vic Fangio. Matter of fact, this is basically going to turn into the shouting
I'm not
out
angry right now. I'm busy.
anybody and everybody that deserves a shout out from this team, which includes both coordinators, Vic Fangio and Kellen Moore. Um, Kellen Moore for taking the Eagles team, not taking the Eagles team. Let me rephrase that. For helping coach this offense that went on to win a Super Bowl. Because when he was a cowgirl, he said he was the problem. And Dak was the greatest quarterback in the NFC East, even though the Eagles now have more Super Bowl wins than he has playoff victories. But we ain't going to go there
Facts.
with that right now. We ain't
Facts.
going to say about how amazing they are, and they can't win more than 2 playoff games in like the past 10 years. But who am I to say?
Am
But
I?
also, shout out Vic Fangio, who also another coordinator that, if I remember correctly, the year before Miami, wasn't a good coordinator according to the Miami Dolphins defensive players, and was too hard on players, and didn't know how to connect with them. He seemed to connect with this youthful defense, and once again shut down
Mhm.
the Chiefs.
Don't got those
In the Super
dogs in
Bowl.
Miami.
Well, of
It's
course they ain't got
true.
no
They
dogs in
got
Miami. That's
dolphins
Miami.
out there.
Come on for that.
They got
They
fucking.
got dolphins.
I was
They,
gonna say I felt like
you know.
I was going. Hold on. I was gonna do the dolphin noise too, but I'm like I shouldn't because my voice is all stupid. Like it's not right.
No,
Like
them Dolphins be playing with the flippers.
flipper. Yo, shouts out to Skipper the Flipper because
Flexing,
anyway,
then I'm flossing.
I never did me a Chevy. Let me stop. That's E Money 111. But I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm dying.
Yeah.
I was about to say I am coming off of a slight sickness, so please forgive the voice and the
Yep.
nasaliness. But it's still the
Also,
same old issue.
I think part of that might be because of how you spent your Valentine's Day. Feeling the love of all the Birds fans that were in attendance at that beautiful Super Bowl parade.
I'm not gonna lie. So this obviously y'all two know one. This is my friend who didn't go to the first one back in 2017. So time going to this one, and I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking electric. It felt like a movie. Like I think I was how many people were there? Like 1.3?
7.
Not sure the exact
1.7?
number, but I know it's a lot.
Yeah, they were saying 1.7.
Bro, that's crazy. 1.7 million
Was-
people. Damn near all of
That's
Philly
less
in
than
the
the first time too.
That is ridiculous.
Wouldn't
But
surprise me.
we had so let me just give y'all a rundown of how the day went. So first and foremost, we had a plan to get to Fern Rock by 8 o'clock, right? That was the whole plan. Aaron came up with the plan. That was the whole thing. Boom, we going for it, right? I get a call at 7 o'clock from Colin telling me that why did this man start picking up his damn phone? Why is he picking up his damn phone? What is happening? Of course, Stalls would do this. Of course he would. And I'm like, bro, what? He was like, I'm calling this man. He ain't pick up yet. I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, we probably gonna be late. He's like, talking about 8 o'clock. I'm like 8:15, 8:30. I was like, yeah,
Can I explain my side of the story?
Aaron. So
Or
Aaron,
you
what
gonna get your
happened?
whole side out
This
first?
man
And then
Aaron was at Wawa trying to buy the store too.
Okay.
This man took every single piece of grapes or apples they had.
So,
Fruit
Oh,
this
for
is my turn.
nobody else.
in his defense, he was picking me up food as well, which I never even.
So, what happened was Aaron told y'all we should try and get to Fern Rock, the subway station, by 8. Because of the fact of, I said, I'm 95% sure we won't get there by 8 because something always happens. So if I tell them 8, it won't be as bad if we get there by like maybe 8:30. So that's why I said 8 to begin with.
I ain't
Secondly,
gonna lie,
when
that
Colin
dog was
was
mad
talking,
laggy.
huh?
No, the
Wasn't
mic
for
was just
me.
fucking mad. Like, no, the mic. Because I thought like whenever I stopped talking, it would show like I was still talking. So I just cut that shit off. Fuck it.
Was it you
My
laggy
fault.
or
Go
me
ahead.
laggy?
No. It was just me. Like the voice. Like I was looking at the Discord chat. And, you know, when you talk, it like lights up. So when I was done talking, it still lit up. And then like just now, it was still lit up. And then kind of started laughing after what I said after I said it like a couple like maybe like 5 6 seconds later. So I'm gonna just say fuck it and go back to doing it this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my fault though. My fault. I just
Technical difficulties. We ain't gonna cut it though. One take is all we do. But
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, cause half the time, ain't really much to edit. We ain't
what
sponsored by
happened?
nobody.
Exactly. Not yet. Okay. Soon
Yeah,
enough.
not yet. Maybe when we start getting paid, maybe I'll think about it. But until then, kick rocks. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue your story.
So I woke up at like 6:30, almost 6:45. And right before 7, I was like, oh, let me go get in the shower. Also, the night before, I by accident forgotten to charge my phone. So woke up to my phone at like 18%. So I'm like, cool. We gonna go upstairs, we're gonna shower, we're gonna make sure the phone is plugged in and charging as much as possible. Cause also I had a portable charger that was good to go. But I was like, you know what? Let's start charging now. Out the shower by like 7:10. Saw the Colin that called me. He was like, "Oh, of course. I thought this would happen." Called him back like, "Yeah, I'm getting dressed right now." Colin shows up to me by like 7:20, 7:25 ish. Takes extra like 5 minutes for me to. I couldn't find my Eagles hats. I literally went to the laundromat the day before, washed a couple different items in preparedness for the what's it called, the parade. I was like,
Great.
you know what? Gotta make sure I got some tights ready. I gotta have my Eagles hats washed and clean. Did my jacket. Well, yeah, we're
Facts.
gonna be ready. We're gonna be set. By that morning, can't find either hat. I'm like, dang, all my old school hats gone. Can't find them with the clothes.
Bro.
I should have folded them up the night before, but I got home. I was tired. I'm like, yeah, we just gonna chill. So anyway, we go to Wawa. We used to say beforehand the night before. I was like, yo, me and
Excuse me.
Connor will go to Wawa, then we'll come scoop you because Keys is a lot closer to Fern Rock than we are. And it wouldn't make sense for him to drive from Fern Rock basically back to my house to ride with us and get to Wawa. Also, there's no Wawas we passed on the way from his house to Fern Rock. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
literally.
yo, he's like,
Last
yo,
one's
just
in
grab me some of the
Chickasaw.
stuff you grabbed me. So I was like, bet. I plan to grab for myself 2 energy drinks just in case, because also they were on sale 2 for $4. I was going to get a bag
Piss
of,
missiles.
huh?
Piss missiles. Those Johns make you pee.
No,
Man, you
that's
want to talk
you.
about somebody peeing. Hold up.
Yeah,
Continue.
we'll get to that. Hold on, we'll
Continue.
get to that
Brother, I
momentarily.
went 3 times. That was it.
Bruh, brother. You know, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah.
Finish. Finish.
So
Finish you.
I got my 2 accelerator active energy drinks that don't make me piss. I got
Thank you.
2.
Thank you.
I was going to get 2 bags of apple slices, 1 carton of the small grapes, and a bag of Lifesaver gummies. He said, grab me what you're grabbing for yourself. So that meant I had to grab 4 bags of apple slices, 2 containers of grapes, and 2 bags of Lifesaver gummies, which I also grabbed the third because, you know, I know if you want the regular or the wild
Wow.
berries, because the wild berries be
Wild
slapping
berry
too.
be wild, brother.
Exactly. So that's why I had so many in my hands as I went to the register and was almost dropping them. And Con's like, yo, why you grabbing those
Oh,
for?
not
I'm like, I'm trying to
almost.
grab
You
those
were
for.
dropping them.
I only dropped the apple slices when I went to grab them, okay? And that's because I had too much stuff in my hand. And
You
they ain't got
dropped the
no trap
apples when you
card.
grabbed the apples, then you dropped the apples when you got the grapes.
Listen, it's neither here nor there. I was trying to look out for the homie, okay? I wanted to
Bruh.
make sure.
And I appreciate it.
Yeah. Because also, I don't know how certain people get when either A, they're standing around for a long period of time, or B, when that liquor gets to flowing. So I was like, you know what? We should make sure we have snacks just in case. But the last thing you want to be is drunk on an empty stomach. Learned in the past, not a good thing. Anyway,
Big
we
facts.
go, we leave, we scoop Keys up, get the Fern Rock by like almost 8:30, I want to say. Literally, there's actually no, it's maybe like 8:15, probably. Uh, there's no parking at Fern Rock available.
Which
Had a
we said
contingency
on the
plan.
ride there, bro. It was hilarious because we literally said that we left at 8:12.
Nah, but there
We left.
was spots down in the thing. It
Yeah,
stalls
Aaron
everyone
just
to go
didn't go
down
down
there.
there. He was like,
That's
"Oh, I
because
just caught
we
it.
were
We
on.
not going down there. I'm gonna hit up Peasy see if we can park in front of his house."
Then
Cause
there's an open spot right outside on the street close to Fur Rock. This man talking, I'm not parking in front of no random person's house.
yes,
Bro.
there was multiple good reasons for things that was happening. First off, you were looking on the inner part of Fern Rock, and you could see look like parking spots in there. However, when we were up on the street, about to turn left to go towards where the entrance is, I saw cones in the driveway. So I'm like, how am I supposed to get in there? And I'm not about to cross over the street and have to try and double back when it looks like that is cut off. So that's why I went to check the lower parking lot where I normally park at. And we saw there was no parking there. I already had the contingency plan of if that wouldn't work, I was going to hit up a former teammate and coach of mine who I knew lived like 3 blocks down. I was like, yo, do you mind if I park at your crib? Which, of course, or no, of course, thankfully he answered, was like, yeah, no problem. You cool.
I'm
So, and
sorry,
if
man.
that didn't work, we just going to go back to Keys' house, who was like 5 to 10 minutes from Fern Rock, and then boom, we just Ubered
Yeah,
from his
Uber.
house there.
Brother, we was not about to go back to Keys' house.
Why
It would have
not?
been the most information. You got three big boys getting in a little car. It's not
I
gonna
would have
work
been
out.
like, drop me off at the station.
Bro, you ever heard this thing called Uber XL? It's made for bigger people.
Uber extra money? Yeah, I have.
There was a spot on the street.
Okay,
We
so
did. We
Con,
drove past like two or three of them. But no, it was
yeah,
just funny because like while we were driving there, me and Kyle was talking smack to Aaron. Aaron was just like, "But who the fuck is driving?"
yeah. Oh, look, I don't trust my car in certain spots, and if I'm on a random street in North Philly, and I know I got my football pads in the trunk, I know I got like Eagle
Oh
stuff
yeah, because
sitting on my
somebody wants to
seat.
steal them sweaty johns.
Hey,
You never know.
you know
You
how
never
much some of
know.
that stuff will run you? Shoot, I see dudes all the time selling helmets on Facebook for like $200. I clearly can see somebody breaking in my car for no damn reason just to steal the pads and stuff and then try and flip it. So no, I ain't parking in front of just anybody else or apartment.
Oh my god.
All right, so we park in front of Peasy Place. Thanks. Oh, shout out to homie Peasy.
Yes, God, peace.
Appreciate you because you did come in clutch, like you no idea, but you came in so clutch. Um, so we walk towards train station, right? It's crowded, obviously, as you would expect. We get on the train. Train is relatively empty to start. As we get down towards Racing Vine, it picks up a lot of people, obviously. Um, Train ride wasn't that bad. We had some laughs. We lost Colin in the mix. He got pushed back when we got to, I think it was Albany. Was that
Yeah,
was
that
you
got
did you get pushed
pushed.
back at Albany or Erie?
I thought it was Cecil
Wasn't
Moore.
Alany. Yeah, it was Cecil B. He's right.
Yeah, that
It was
man.
only like one stop. After that, it was only like one stop before we got off
Wait, because they closed Spring Garden and what's the name? Was it
Paramount.
Allegheny? All that? Yeah, Fairmont. They closed all that stuff
Yeah,
down.
Logan.
So train ride wasn't that bad. Getting out of it, it was kind of interesting. We did run into a larger group of people. And the walk to Race and Vine was kind of interesting. We were kind of cracking jokes. I had a shiesty on, a Jason Mass one. Not gonna lie, I see why. I see why shiesties are a thing. First off, they're really fucking warm. Okay, my face didn't freeze up or anything the whole time, right? And I'm a tall dude, and I got on transition like glasses and shit. So like, bam, I look like I got sunglasses on, and then I got the shiesty on, then I got the hood up, brother, and I got the Darren Sproles jersey. That ain't
Not to
mine.
cut
I had
you
to borrow
off.
Aaron Pop Joe.
Yeah, not to cut you off, but real quick. Y'all keep going. I'll be right back. I just got an email that I think my Eagles championship gear has been delivered to the crib. So I'm gonna go check on that.
Oh, you gotta put that in the joint too.
Will do.
Um, but yeah, get there. We're walking towards I forget. Well, the art museum, but I forget the block, the oval around it. I forget. So we're walking towards that.
East Askins Oval or something is what the sign
Yes.
said right in front of us.
Yeah. So we're walking to that. And keep in mind, it's people. They're not really acting wild yet. Because I think at this point it's like 9 o'clock. I want to say train ride
Might be
wasn't
a
that
little
long.
later, but it was early.
Yeah, like it was still like they had.
Before
So it was so
probably before 10.
yeah, it was so early that when we were walking, they had the game on like jumbotrons and shit, like just around the city. Well, like like just around the city with like these big ass speakers, just basically replaying the game. Getting up to that 11 o'clock point when technically it started. Um, ooh, so a lot of walking. People, selling. You got the merch, not the merchants, the vendors. Selling Eagles gear, selling clothing, selling food. It was one boy
On
that walked
replica
by us.
Super Bowl trophies.
Yeah, trying to make. Oh my God, the boy at Fern Rock that was just like, yo, with the trophy. Yo, you want to hold it. You want to hold it. I
He's
don't
like
want to hold it. Thank you.
$80.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, I don't want to hold it for $80. Appreciate you though, my G. you have a blessed day, brother. Um, but nah, we get there, and the crazy thing is, like, I'm trying to think of like the build up to it, because like I kind of remember the build up, but then I just remember at 11 o'clock when everybody was chilling, everything was starting. It was just kind of starting getting chaotic, and then like 12 o'clock, it was just full on, just fuck it, like everybody was drunk, everybody was partying. They had DJ Diamond Cuts there, she was killing it, like oh my days, fam.
Make it a
Like when I
movie.
tell you, literally, like that's how it felt. Like I haven't recorded like so much like at an event, but like this, I had to. Like, Kyle, have you ever seen Project X?
Yes.
That is what it felt like. Like when I tell you that everyone is like, y'all know why y'all here. That energy from 1.7 million people, it gets to you, and then you just go off. And then you got drinks, you got good company. Oh my God, and entertainment and food,
You had
obviously,
the
because
you
And
had the guy with the bacon wrap dogs walking around.
yeah, brother, bacon wrapped glizzies. What you talking about?
yeah, BJ Diamond Cuts. On the ones and twos.
Hell yeah, bro. So where we were standing, we were on like the street right before Elkins Oval. We was on that street, like kind of by the fence, but not really. Um, and where we were, we had a pretty good view of everything. Like when they drove by, we saw everyone. When they were on the art museum, oh no, they were on the back side of the art museum, right?
They
Like
were
not
on
where
the
the
front
steps are.
side.
Oh, they were where the oh my god, where the steps are. Yeah, where the steps are. Where
That's where
everybody
they
like to run
were.
up the steps. I'm about to say where everybody like to run up the steps and pretend they Rocky. Oh my god, I'm eating Reese right now. I almost died. But yeah, so where we were, it was nice. We met some really cool people. Um, I kind of want to say their names, but like I kind of don't. You know what? I will. Fuck it. So what was the big brother name? Jermaine, right?
Yep.
And, yep, except the
He
bus
was
driver.
cool. He was cool. Except yeah, the SEPTA driver. That was like big Unc right there. He was cool. Um,
Oscar.
yeah, Oscar. Oscar, what did he say? He was like, "I promise you, I'm not Mexican. I'm just Chinese. I'm just what did he say? I'm just a short Chinese guy." I'm like, bro, you cool. He gave us Miller's. He was cool. And then we had Jonathan, Jay Z, Dr. Jiggaman. I said Dr. Jiggaman.
The wedding
DJ,
DJ. Wedding
yeah,
DJ.
yeah, DJ Z. He was cool. He was there with his sister-in-law. Her name was Teresa. She was cool. And it was just like the six of us. Well, it was more so. It was more so the six of us. It was kind of seven sometimes when Oscar would come through. There was this one kid I remember. Damn, I want to say maybe like an hour into it, like when it started really getting ramped up, it was a kid there that had his shirt off, right, nipples out, everything, cold as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Keep in mind, it was like 20 some degrees at this point, and my man's got no shirt on, just acting a fool with his friends, and I'm like, dog, that's that white people shit. Like
Look,
that's
all I
100%.
know is I didn't want that guy anywhere near me because he was absolutely demolished. And I was like, the last thing I need is getting thrown up on by this kid.
Literally, because at that point,
Jermaine's
hands
like,
would be
yo, put
flying.
a shirt on. Put a shirt on. He's
Yeah, he like,
screaming at
someone
him, put
help
a
little
shirt
bro.
on.
Like, someone help little bro. He not his right mind. Y'all gotta help him. Someone gotta be the responsible one here. And I was like, damn, I thought that was me, but since I don't know him, fuck it. Hold on. It was a dude. It was the dude trying to climb the tree, and like everybody was gassing him up,
Oh my God.
but
He
he didn't
couldn't do
make
it.
it. Yeah, he couldn't do it. Hold on,
So they
buddy
started
behind
booing
us.
him.
Hold on, buddy behind me was like, "How you got the Spider-Man gear, but you can't climb? You fucking phony." I was like, "Yo." I was like,
You
"Bro,
have a
ain't no
Spider-Man
way."
backpack on.
Yeah, I'm like, "Yo, ain't no way." Like, I started dying because I was like, "He not wrong." And of course, it was a brother. And it's funny because once he started climbing, I had a whole Uncle Ruckus moment. I was just like, it is natural climbing, bro. Oh my god! But then someone else. That's the thing. Everybody was climbing trees. Like everywhere you looked, there was some one or multiple
They
people,
were
or
getting better
just
views.
Yeah.
literally. But like, there was
Then
this
they
one
got off their
tree.
feet.
That is true, and they were like legit, and you above everything, so you don't gotta worry about nothing. Unless someone throw something at you, then obviously that's kind of a dick move. But I don't think that would happen. But yeah, everybody was climbing trees. They tried to take a street sign at one point, and Colin was behind me. Colin was behind me while I was recording. It was like these white people think they can do whatever they want. Send them to jail. I was like, yeah. I was like, Colin, it was hilarious because I gotta remember, Colin is white. That's what makes it funnier. It's like, bro,
They definitely say get
um,
him on camera.
yeah, get him on
Make
camera.
sure you film him.
Send him to jail. Arrest him. Um, oh my god. But yeah, Colin and Aaron was drinking. They was drinking. We got off the fucking train. As soon as we got up top, man's pulled it out. And it's funny when he pulled out his that Bud Light, it was a cop that drove by, and we was just like, damn, that's crazy if he say so.
Oh, wait. What about the chick that was there with the cop?
Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh, the little joint, the short joint.
Yeah.
Yo, 3 foot something. Yo, I forgot all about her. It was hilarious because she ran over to him, and I swear to God, the way she did it was like she wanted uppies. So like she had her hands up and she was like kind of like jumping. I'm like, yo. He picked her up. I was like, oh my God, like a little kid, like a little baby. I was like, I started cracking. Oh my God. Whew, I forgot all about that. Damn.
She looked a little cracked out for sure.
Bro, literally, because before that, when we was just walking, we saw her and she was acting crazy. I was like, bro, who the fuck is this? He legit,
Kid was
literally
crazy.
half my size. Oh my god. But yeah, so and we're there. Like I said, Colin and Aaron had been doing a good amount of drinking. But Colin had to go to the bathroom, and I didn't have to go to the bathroom, but I was like, fuck, since I'm going over there anyway, we'll go to the bathroom. So I did what any great running back would do. I followed my blocker. You feel me? I followed him. He big bodied everybody out the way, kind of, sorta. And I was right behind him. And while he was in the porta potty, one of the dudes, like two of them, confidently was like, "Yeah, if I ever need to get anywhere, I want to get behind this big guy right here." And like I heard it, but I didn't really pay no attention until one of them tapped me on the back. And it was like, "Hey man, love the jersey." And I'm like, "Thank you, I appreciate it, but it's not mine." But I ain't say that though. I owned it. You feel me? I owned it. So I had a little chit chat with them while Colin was in the bathroom, and then I had to go, and then we did back, linked up with everybody again, started getting crazier again. And at this point, where we were, we had a kind of difficult time getting back because granted we had like Aaron and Jermaine and like Jonathan and them like hold the spot like where we were and Oscar, but it was so many people that like that's them spots they kind of almost got going like in a way because when we were walking back it was just nothing but a wave of people that we had to fight and like some of them ain't want to move so you had to kind of like maneuver around them or push them out the way but we chilling everybody's having a good time. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. I also realized that it didn't hit me until after the fact that I had my phone, my camera, my wallet, everything in my bag. Nigga, I handed my bag to a complete stranger while I left.
However, I was with the complete stranger, so it was
That is
bad,
true.
but not that bad.
That is true. It didn't hit me though.
Immediately
I
after
didn't
you
realize
left,
until I realized it.
he's like, I took Colin's bag and sat on top of my cooler, and then he took your bag, and he was like, "Yo," he's like, I'm gonna put little cousin's bag in my bag so nothing happened to it, right?" And I'm like,
Ah,
"Bet, no problem, good idea," because I was about to put your bag in my cooler with ice and a bunch of ciders. So,
I
And
appreciate
Aaron
that. I
was
appreciate it.
completely okay with your bag getting stolen. That's what he's trying to say.
I was
Well,
completely
nah, but
okay
he
with it.
saw he saw how Jermaine looked, and he like, if I had to chase him, we both probably get winded. I could probably keep up with him, just in case.
It wasn't even that. It was the
Appreciate
fact
the
that I
homie.
knew where it was.
Yeah, but no. Plus, he was cool the whole time. So I was like, you know what? I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah,
Didn't
that
realize
was
until I
weird.
realized.
He was like walking by like he was trying to make it up to the front, and then he just stopped and hung out the rest of
Yeah,
the day.
same thing with Jonathan and Teresa. Like he kind of just came over to us and started talking to us, and I mean,
Yeah.
we ended up exchanging numbers and whatnot. Like when we do this again next year, we probably gonna hit him up like, yo, where we trying to be at? Well, I got Jonathan. I don't got Jermaine's. I think Aaron got Jermaine's, but either or.
No, he got mine. I ain't got his.
Oh damn.
Which leads to the next part of the story. What's it called? At this point, the parade finally made it to us. The buses, everybody, they're going by. Next thing I
The
know, I look
sideshow
up.
busters.
I look over, and the way we were standing, I was on the left, Keith was in the middle, Colin was on the right. Also, I look over, and I don't see Colin next to Keith. And I'm like, oh, where'd Colin go? And Keith's like, oh, he had to use the bathroom. I'm like, all right, cool, bet, no problem. Like
But see,
20 minutes, maybe
oh my
30
fault.
minutes
I
go
thought you.
by. And I'm looking like, hey, I ain't seen Colin in a minute now. I don't know if he had just left when I asked Keith or what, but I'm gonna keep my head on the swivel now, looking for Colin.
So keep in
Three,
mind,
like,
Colin is drunk. Like he is off his ass right now. Like that man
I
is
was
having the
not.
time of his
No,
life.
I was
And
not that
you
bad.
seem like it. You seem like it.
Nah,
I
You
think he
seem
was
like
more
it.
happy than anything. I don't know if he was off
I was
his
just having a good time.
Yeah,
ass.
my man had already at this point like 8 drinks. So, well, go
But
ahead, Aaron. My fault.
it's cool. So then what happened was the parade was now basically ending. So everybody's at the art museum. So some people started dipping out from where we were standing. But I don't know if y'all mentioned this earlier, but we were standing by where the Kenya flag and the Jordan flags are on the poles. So it got to the point where people started leaving. People were trying to push ahead to get closer to the art museum for the speeches. And like we trying to hold down the spot for Colin, and it's like, yo, like we getting almost cramped too much. People trying to push past, people trying to move
Yeah,
through.
bro, on
We
some
can't really
nut
hold our
shit.
spot down. Jonathan and Teresa ended up dipping off. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go. So we said see you to them. And it just
Oh
like
yeah, because they
it
was
was
from
getting too.
Harrisburg, so that was gonna be a long ride back for them.
Well, I think only he lived in Harrisburg.
Well,
But
shit, it's gonna be a long ride back for him.
yeah. But anyway, like, it got to the point where I'm like, yo, like I'm starting to get tired of people trying to push past, not having no real room, whatever like that. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
We ain't seen Colin in like 30 minutes. Let's go towards the bathrooms and try to find him because I can't stand here much longer. I'm starting to get annoyed. I also can't find Colin. So now the like 6 to 7 drinks I
And
had
like
is starting
our
to wear off.
phones aren't working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because ain't
the
no
phones aren't really
reception.
working. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting tired of this. My drinks are starting to wear off. Let's go try and find him. So we end up walking away with Jermaine. That was also another crazy thing because as we trying to make our way through the crowd, I took the lead. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll walk ahead. Why does everybody keep stopping in front of me or getting in my way to the point where like I almost can't move? And all I hear is keeps behind me. Aaron, move,
Keep
get
moving.
through,
I
make a
said,
Keep
I
hole.
moving.
said, I said, make a hole, hit the gap, hit the gap. What are you doing? Hit the gap. I was like, move him out the way, Aaron. You bigger than people.
Yeah, but that's the
Yeah,
thing.
but see, in a situation like that, you want someone that's smaller that can fit the gaps and make them a little wider for the big dude.
Exactly.
Almost the opposite.
Also,
You're not trying to push people
Yeah,
out the way like you're blocking somebody.
that's how fights
yeah.
always end up starting. Is because somebody tries to
Exactly.
move somebody out the way. They don't like the way they got moved out the way, and now it's like, oh, yo, what you doing? I literally just seen it happen like 10 minutes earlier with some random like white dude and a black dude, and the white dude was like, yo, like I forget what he said or whatever, but the black dude was like, oh, like you think you tough, huh? You think you tough? And the white dude was like, yeah, like I'm tough, whatever. Like what you on, whatever. And I'm like, all right, here we go. It's about to get started.
Bruh. Hold on. Then the white dude came to his conscience and was like, wait a minute. I'm not black. I'm not having a nigga moment. And then walked away.
No, actually, yeah, the white flag with him. I was
Excuse
like,
me.
yo, that's my boy. Like, just let him go, let him go. Yo, keep moving. And the white dude was like, no, the white guy's like, yo, just keep moving. And the other dude was like, yeah, I suggest you keep moving. And I was like, all right, cool.
Man,
At least this got this was didn't end the way it might have ended, but
bro. Wait, not Oscar, right?
oh, it wasn't
It
Oscar.
wasn't
This
Oscar.
is
Oh,
some
okay.
other random. Funny enough, I saw the dude
It was while
that
we
was
were
on
walking
in
to
the
the
fight.
spot. It wasn't while we were at the spot.
That was when we were.
That's what you're talking
No,
about?
this is
Oh,
while we were at the spot. I saw this
Oh,
happen.
I seen one while we were walking to the spot, right by the glizzy cart.
Oh snap!
oh,
Yeah, there was a
I
whole
didn't.
bunch of craziness.
I was
I
about to
saw
say,
a
I was
mom about to
just,
beat the
excuse me.
crap out some random drunk college look like age kids because one of them threw a bottle they way. I don't think they knew
Yeah,
they was the family, but the mom was about ready to kill, and their kids was like,
yeah, because the
"Mom,
bottle.
no, like
Well,
no,
no,
mom." And I'm like, yeah, let's back
because when
up because it's about to get real.
no, because when they threw the bottle, this is also when we was like when we got out the crowd and we were just like in the middle of the fucking baseball field, just waiting, trying to find Colin, trying to get in contact with him. That group, they had like a vodka bottle or whatever, and they threw it, and the bottle kind of like bounced up and it almost hit the kid, and that's why the mom was like about to go over there and kill him. But the pop who had the kid on his shoulder, like the kid was like, "Nah, nah, listen, like just chill. I mean, it's not the time, da, da, da. Young, they stupid, they drunk, don't pay no mind." And she kept looking back at him like she's about to go over there again. That's why we moved back. But keep in mind, at this point, granted, I've only had 2 drinks, but I haven't had anything to like. I haven't had any water, and I haven't had any food, and I'm like kind of tired. So like I was a little one. I ain't gonna lie, it was enough to loosen me up to have fun. But while we were looking for Colin, I also was like, all right, I'm kind of over this shit. I lost my voice. I was like, I want to go home now. I don't even care no more. Like I know what they're gonna say during the speeches, fuck the speeches, let's just go. And like while we were standing waiting for Colin, they started doing the speeches, and I was like, oh damn. And everything I said they was gonna say, they basically said, and I was like, people stay for this, like fucking hell. And then Colin texted me, and I sent them a picture of where we were, but I didn't realize it never sent. So he eventually got reception. He called Aaron.
Aaron
Um,
called
Aaron
Colin.
called me, I think.
Yeah.
I thought he called you.
I randomly just tried calling Colin again, and it went through, and then Colin picked up. And all I hear is, yo! I'm like, yo, where are you at? He's like, I'm over here by Jordan. Where are you? I'm like, we by the bathrooms in the baseball field trying to get to you. He goes, oh, well, I went back to the spot. I was like, yeah, we was sitting there waiting for you for forever, and you didn't show up, so we tried going looking for you.
It was like
What he knows
Oscar.
why you left.
Because we couldn't breathe. We
It
couldn't stand
started getting
there.
crazy. That's why
Yeah.
they really started like pushing and shoving because you had people leaving, but people coming at the same time. So you had these kind of weird traffic jams because like it was just crazy. And like God forbid something would have happened if a fight broke out. Oh my God, I can't move. You know what I mean? I'm not caught up in that nonsense. You feel me? So that's why we dipped. Now we on this open field, open space. Actually, no, there was while we were waiting, there was these three dudes. One of them like ran behind Aaron and like was to right of me, and then the other two was like to the left. And they were doing like this weird thing, like, "Oh, which way you gonna go? Which way you gonna go?" And I'm like,
I can
"Bro,
tell
I
you what
swear to
they did.
God, what they know?"
What happened was they were play fighting earlier, the two dudes. So then the one dude started chasing at the other, and he started running away from him. And then that's when he saw the two of us standing there, and he ran around us, trying to make us almost like a tree. So it's like, hey, if you go to the right, I'm gonna go left, or if you go left, I'm gonna go right. And that's when he ran behind us, and that's when you hit him with the.
Like, bro, I told him straight up. I put the mask down. I was like, I promise you. I was like, if you try to get through this, you will get fucked up. I advise you to go somewhere else. And then the boy on my left was just like, yeah, fuck him up. But he didn't realize I'm talking to him. I was talking to him, bro. So they ended up leaving, right? Ooh, excuse my fault. So they ended up leaving. Me and Aaron and Jermaine still standing there. Jermaine tried to go to Wawa. Wawa was closed. He came back mad. He was like, "Damn, man, I was trying to get a pack of smokes. They done closed the joint down." He's like, I wanted the 7-Eleven gonna be open around the corner over that way. He's like, "I don't know, maybe." And then Jermaine was just there with us, and he was like, I'm gonna just, he's like, "I ain't really come down here with nobody. I'm gonna just kick it with y'all until y'all find y'all man, and whenever y'all dip, then I dip." And he was cool. Like I'm telling you, like he was like big bro, like big unk. You feel me? So eventually Aaron did call Colin, got through. We ended up finding Colin. Well, I guess Colin ended up finding us, whatever the case may be. But I also should have said Aaron had on this
Told
bright ass
Aaron,
little
I
jacket.
said, bro, Aaron with that bright jacket definitely helped me find him. But I said, Aaron, stay on the
Highlighter, bro.
phone, don't hang up. And then I was like, well, I might as well pee again because it's been so long, and I'm right here. So I said, Aaron, go to second base. I'll find you there.
Bro. I didn't even know you went to go pee. I saw Aaron walking away from me, and like Jermaine was to my left, like he was kind of walking back to where the crowd because he was listening and watching the speeches and whatnot. And I was just standing there like, bro. And I had two bags in front of me, and I'm like, you gotta be shitting me, dog. And I saw Colin come up. And he was like, "We found him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him." Right? And this man had the audacity to come over to get his bag and thank Aaron for carrying his bag. And I felt so just disrespected. I was like, "What?" Aaron was like, "Oh, I didn't carry your
I
bag." I was like,
think
"Bro, that
who
was
had my
me,
bag at the time.
man.
I think it was
I
sitting on top of
carried
my.
that John through the trenches."
I think because you left it sitting on top of my cooler bag, so that's why he
Well, no,
thought
it
I
was
had
next to
it.
it. They were next to each
Oh,
other. I like leaned it on it. And
yeah.
he was like, "Oh, thanks, Aaron, for carrying my bag." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Bro, I had the bag. This shit came up to us. Hold up, this shit came up to us trying to buy liquor like we had any more." I'm like, "Dog, we don't got nothing. Like, everything going now."
Well, crazy thing is, I had liquor, but also I was like, I don't know, just some undercover type shit. So yeah, I'm not about to sell no alcohol to some random chicks in the field.
Honestly, they could have been minors for real. And my man would have got caught up in some nonsense, some tomfoolery. Okay. Um, but yeah, so we get Colin. We decide that we're gonna start making our way back home. So we say peace to Jermaine. Again, cool dude. So as we walking back towards the train, Colin is still having the time of his life. Obviously, he's on, like, he's been drinking, so he's buzzed a little bit because he says he wasn't drunk. But he hasn't had a good amount. We walk in, Colin is enjoying himself. I'm standing there next to Colin, kind of like, but like I also can't talk because like I lost my voice and like I'm tired and I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I'm like, damn, I'm irritated. Keep in mind I'm also sick, which honestly the cold helped a lot. But I forget what fucking street we get to. We get to a street and like kind of where the middle of the oval is, like straight the fuck far back. And we take another rest because Colin needs to sit down because he's tired of walking. So we take a
My
rest.
feet was killing me.
Man had on boots. Did you have on boots?
Yes.
Yeah, you had on the steppers.
Like my
He had
ankles.
on
Thankfully, he wasn't
he
rich.
had on the steppers. But fucking but yeah, we take the rest. It's cool. I'm just sitting there. Colin is like trying to mess with me, trying to get me. I was like, Colin, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not into it. I can't talk. I'm ready to go. I don't even care no more. Like, fuck everything. And at this point, while we there, it ends. Like, the speeches are over. And everyone is just there still. But, like, people are starting to walk back. So we walking back with at least, like, 300,000 people back to the subway. Keep in mind, the subway is not, like, this very vast, big area. Like, at best, you could probably fit maybe 20,000, maybe, people down there. And it's like, dog. So we get down there. It was kind of a fight to get through. While we were walking back, it was these. What was it, 4 dudes? Kind of 4 or 5 of them. They had this really long ass tree branch, and they just took it. They chopped down a tree, and like they were like
Oh my god, yeah.
they were like the 7
Nobody
dwarves
knows
just
why.
carrying their stuff back. Yeah, like literally, they just like, oh, we got a tree. It's like, bro, why? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, what the fuck? And they were having the time of their lives. Like, everyone was genuinely having fun, and it's tough to see that. But because there's a lot of drinking, and you don't really know a lot of people. Like, everybody's strangers here, but everybody's one family. Like, main cut, you gotta be careful. So we get back to the subway. We get on the train, and at this point, we just like Colin's still enjoying himself. I'm kind of just like out of it. Aaron's out of it. Aaron been out of it since he had to look for Colin. Once his buzz, once Aaron sobered up, he was just like, yeah,
Well, also,
man was on the
part of
mission.
that too was A, I'd super dope. And then B, I could tell you was annoyed and pissed off. So I'm like, all right, let me not try to push Keith over the edge either. And I could tell that Colin sometimes was pushing your button. So I'm like, damn, how do I tell Colin to stop pushing
Bro,
this button, but also not?
like brother, I was just like, yo. Oh,
Can't tell me
actually,
to
hold
stop
up.
pushing somebody's buttons because I'll just push them more.
Exactly. That's why
I was about to say, and I would expect that because I know sometimes I do it to Colin. So I wasn't even mad at that. I was just annoyed at like everything. But who asked me if the Broncos win, am I going to fly out to Denver to go to that parade?
Oh, that was me to try and maybe get you to chuckle a little bit.
Bro, I was already annoyed with this parade. I'm like, I'm damn sure not going to somewhere I don't know.
That's exactly
like,
when I knew for a fact. I'm like, yeah, Keith is really annoyed now. I'm like, yeah, we should go let him be.
Yeah, bro. Because I didn't give any like chuckle, any reaction. I was just like, just straight, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hell no. So yeah, we on the train, we chilling, we chatting it up. I was confused though because while we were down there waiting, it was a single mom. Well, I don't want to say single mom, but it was a mom with her kid and like I guess her friend or whatever, or her sister. And we let them on the train first. So when they got on, they went to like the back corner towards the front where the driver is, right? So we got on, and keep in mind it's packed, right? And everybody like, watch the baby, watch the baby, watch the baby, right? But what I don't understand it. Like eventually they started acting rowdy in the corner. Everybody was tripping. What the hell were they doing?
Beer.
Oh, they were drinking. Yeah, somebody shotgunned the beer next to the baby. I'm like, bro, what? I kept looking at Colin. I'm like, bro, they talking about watch the baby, look out for the baby, think of the baby. Like, bro, the people that was saying watch out for the baby, think of the baby, look at the baby, they were doing the stuff. And I'm like, bro, I'm so confused. Like the chick to my right, she was saying it. She's like, I gotta watch the kid. But when she saw a buddy shotgun in the bear, she's like, yes. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, that is so crazy. I'm like, yo, I'm looking at Colin like, yo, what the hell is happening? Like they talk about the baby, but they don't give a fuck about the baby. I was like, what? Right?
Only when it's convenient.
Yep.
Literally. Only when it's here. I was like, yo. So eventually, some of them get off. I sit down, Aaron sit down, Colin still stands up. The chick that was to my right while we were on the train, or not, well, like while we were, the one that kept saying "watch the baby," she ended up chatting up. It was a white dude, right, Colin? It was a white boy because you saw him better than I did.
Yeah.
She
So
started chatting Buddy up, and me and Colin cracking jokes and whatnot. And we got to the Erie stop, and she got off. And I was like, oh, she an Erie bop. Oh my god, that man dodged the bullet. He need to stay away from her. Talk about dirty. That shit stunning. Colin was like, yo, you better tell him that. I'm like, yo, I'm not. Look, I'm gonna let that man have his feeling himself. He was feeling himself. Shorty was talking to him. I don't know what got going on. I'm let him have it. I'm not gonna tell him that he dodged the bullet trying to mess with a dirty joint. You know what I mean? And listen, if somehow, some way she ends up hearing this episode, I just want you to know, Bob, stop it. Stop it.
Wow.
But yeah, so we get back to Fern we get back to Fern Rock, and we all get off the train, and Aaron's in front of us, right? We got off the turnstile. We coming down the steps. Aaron is already down the steps and like kind of about to turn the corner to walk out to the street. I'm at the bottom of the steps. All I hear behind me is doom doom, and I was about to turn around, and I was about to turn around, look at Colin. Yo, Colin said they busted their ass. I turn around. This man.
Yo, you broke up.
yeah, you did.
So I turn around, and Colin is falling down the steps in slow mo. In slow mo. I'm like,
It
bro.
was
I turned around
definitely
like, what
slow
is
motion.
happening? Then he told me, he was like, yeah, I was walking down the steps. I tripped. He's like, I tripped. And honestly, he's like, I didn't want to fall into you, so I held onto the banister. And I'm looking at this man upside down with his hand still on the banister. Oh, oh my god! And then I had to help him up, but like I couldn't because I was laughing. And
He
it
was
was some
just
people that was
laughing
just
at me.
walking by. From I started hurting. They were walking by, and they were like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And no, Colin is just like, "Hey, I'm fine. Keith, help me up." And I'm just standing over him, just dying of tears right now, bro. Just dying. Like I can't help you right now. I'm crying, literally. Like I am literally LOLing right now. Oh, oh my god,
And
that
make
shit was
things even
hilarious.
funnier. I was up ahead walking. I go to walk out the stairway. And I thought I heard like a toom toom, and I'm like, damn, something or somebody must have fell. Oh well, let me cross this street. I cross the street. I turn back to look. And Keys and Colin to be like, now like somebody fell out the steps. And I turn back and I don't see them. And I'm like, where the heck? They said, no, I see
Oh
them
my
popping out the
god.
stairwell. Keys is like holding his sides, dying laughing. And Colin looked like, damn. And I'm like, where are y'all at? And then Keys like, Colin fell out the steps. Just
Bro,
rolling.
I like that was straight. If you saw him, he was upside the bottom.
I definitely was. My feet were like up against the fence.
And he couldn't get up, so he needed me to help him. But like I said, I couldn't. I was just dying, bro. Oh, oh my god. Oh, bro. Oh my god. All right, so.
Long story short,
Oh my
Tom
god.
was
All right,
mad at my
so
off.
literally, so we ended up getting back. We ended up getting back to the car. We like I said, we had a good time. We ended up getting nifty fifties, which I ain't gonna lie, came in clutch. Colin gave us a sneak into his OnlyFans that he's gonna be making. Man, the
What?
the body exposed while he took his shirt off. He had the body exposed. He had all that sexy
Oh
out.
my
Just
god!
like Colin chill,
I was
like
changing my
Colin
shirt.
chill. That joke was funny
The
though.
car.
Oh my god. Yeah, when we were about to walk in, that joke was funny.
Apparently,
And then,
Aaron's
yeah.
cheesesteak was hand carved off a live cow to make it how long that
So
draw was taking.
15 minutes. I was the last one to order. I got my food first and my shake first.
Oh,
Didn't
wow.
make any sense. All I
Like,
got was
bro,
a shake. How did that take the longest? Well, not the longest. Aaron's took the
but
longest.
like
But
I about to say it still took long because when my shake was done, his shake your shake was done. Man, go talk about something. Yo, Keith, hand me my shake, and I'm like, bro, I got my food in one hand, I got my shake in the other hand. How you think I'm gonna do that? Like, brother, what? Oh my god. And we were just sitting there waiting and waiting. We was like, Aaron, you go see what's happening with the food. He was like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna give it like maybe another couple minutes, and I'm gonna have to go fast because I ain't gonna lie, it's taking a minute. He was like, I try to do the Philly thing, Philly parade, Philly cheesesteak. I mean, since we all about gonna get the cheesesteak, but no, no. But over, I ain't gonna lie. Consider all things considered. I would definitely do it again. Like it felt like a movie. Like I said, like I'm gonna keep saying, like it felt like a movie. Like if you ever get a chance to go, like if you didn't go this year, obviously or not obviously, but honestly, next year definitely go. Definitely. Um, you won't regret it. Especially if you go with friends, you definitely won't regret it. It's different going by yourself, but if you go by yourself and meet a group of people that's cool, that's what's up. By all means, do what you got to do. But if you can go with a group of friends, I promise you, you will have a ball. And it was Friday, so I got paid too, and I didn't even think about it until we was in the restaurant. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
you had to
So
work the next day.
I
What
did,
was
and it
that?
sucked. I ain't gonna lie, it was terrible. So I couldn't really talk to anybody. So like the whole day, I'm kind of like whispering, and I'm like, I kind of don't want to be here.
They like
I'm
Keith,
texting,
speak up.
a friend of mine. I'm texting a friend of mine. She's like, how are you feeling? I'm like, dog, I ain't gonna. I can't talk to nobody right now. I'm tired. It's like I didn't really eat dinner yesterday. All I had the day of the parade was the Nifty Fifties at like 4 or 5 o'clock. Then I went home and just laid in the bed. Didn't even go to sleep. Just laid in the bed. Was tensing up. My legs kept tightening up. I drank nothing but water. I was just chilling there, like, oh. I was talking with her. I'm like, man, I'm out of it. It was tough, but holy hell. Um, yeah, it was. The granted, I will say Saturday I didn't have. So thank God, no weirdos came in on Saturday. I'm happy for that. It was a pretty smooth Saturday, but I wish I had off. I really do. It'd have been perfect. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have video of it. I know at one point, I think when I started recording, it was like a half hour, but I don't think anything. Actually, not a half hour. I think that was when the dude had his shirt off, and I think what is some tall dude that walked past the Aaron?
Oh,
The
yeah, something like that.
Oh, he walked by and he was like, "Yo, that bull tall as hell." And that's when you were like, "Yo, you're tall as hell."
oh no,
Oh,
I didn't know he
he
said that.
walked.
Aaron has because Aaron looked at him.
Okay.
Yeah, as he was walking past us, he looked at Keith and went, "Damn, boy, tall as hell." And then Keith didn't notice. He was sitting there, I busted out laughing. I'm like, "Yo, Keith, did you hear, boy?" He's like, "Nah, what?" I'm like, "Boy, really walked past you and went, yo, boy, tall as hell." And then boy was like maybe at least 2, 3 inches taller than Keith. And I'm like, I even work.
Literally, like this man was 6'8". Hold on, and the crazy thing is, I look at him and I was like, damn, bro, I kid you not. Whenever I see another tall person, the first thing that come into my mind is, damn, that brother tall. Every time. For what?
And
Like
he's
y'all
not
didn't
even
know what
tall
I
to
see.
you. He's just on the same level.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he a little bit taller than me. That's tough though. I was like, he about like 6'8". I'm 6'6". He like 6'8". But see, he's 6'8". He's skinny. I'm 6'6", and I'm kind of big. So I mean, I got the size to make up the, you know what I mean? So it's like, but it was tough though. It's tough. Whenever I see a tall person Trust me. When your friends see a tall person, I guarantee you the first thought in their head is, "Damn, that man is tall." Guarantee it. Guarantee it. But like I said, all in all, I 100% would do it again. It was a blast. I definitely will go with Colin and Aaron again. Maybe the next time we'll all link up again. Jonathan, Teresa, Jermaine, maybe Oscar, even though no one got mentioned. But I feel like Oscar is one of them characters that if we go back to if there's
He
another
just
parade
shows
anytime
up.
soon, yeah, he just shows up behind us again. It's like, oh my god, guys, it's me. Like, oh, stay with up, Oscar. It was tough. Hopefully, hopefully, I don't mind going with a bigger group. Hopefully, we do get a slightly bigger group. I know a friend of mine. She was saying I should go with her next time. So if you, go down to the link, see everybody up, and then make my way back up because she told me that's what ended up happening. She was down. So when the players and everything, like once they all drove off, everyone started getting on the train to go up to crazy so quick. And I'm like, y'all, because once I see them go by, cool, I'm going home. No questions, nothing else. That's it. I can watch. And then she told me she was like, because when she texted me, it was like 2 o'clock. She's like, yeah, I'm home already. And I'm like, you home? I'm like, ain't no way. This is when we was looking for Colin. I'm like, wait. She was like, yeah, I got home in time to like hear the speeches and everything on TV. And I was just like, dog. I was like, I'm still down here listening to the speeches. Like, oh, but nah, it was tough though. Um, it was beautiful. I wouldn't have done it with anyone else other than my homies, my big dogs, big brawling, stalling, and crash out Collins.
She don't want no little puppy. She want a big dog.
Hell yeah! Oh my damn!
Mm.
Like yeah, damn. Anything else? Oh, you want to talk about the Montoya? What the hell you were talking about with the Montoya thing?
So long story short, if you are on the Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, I still call it Twitter. Um, there is I want to say a TV show. I can't remember. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Um, it's literally along the lines of like Love Island, but it's
Okay.
the Spanish version. Hold up.
What?
Here you go. I found the
Bro,
tweet.
what are we talking about right here?
Look, it was everything everybody was talking about on Twitter for like the past almost like week now, kind of. Hold on, I think I found the name of the show. Oh no, so
I was like,
it's called Isla Tentaciones, or the Spanish version of Temptation Island.
honest.
Yeah. So I don't
Ah,
know.
okay.
I don't know a ton about this show. I don't know what like the whole premise is. I kind of pieced it together from what I've seen of tweets. But the way it seems is I want to say it seems to be a couple different couples. The guys live, and I want to say it seems like one like villa, and the chicks live at another villa. And basically, they're being, it seems, recorded the whole time. And they just seem to, if they're at the guy's villa, they send some bad looking chicks in to try and tempt them into doing things they probably shouldn't, and vice versa with the females. And then later, they show them the video recordings of like what happens at the opposite houses with everybody sitting there, basically.
Bro, there was a show like this. What was the other one where they had everybody in the resort and it was like a big group and they was always beefing, but like they also had like the little extracurricular activities and whatnot.
I don't know. There's a
I feel
couple
like there was
different
another
shows.
show like this.
Yeah, there's a couple different shows kind of
But this
like
what
that. I
people
feel
like.
like they all run along that same kind of like we just gonna start fights and drama and love is gonna be a part of it type thing. But the whole reason I brought
Eh,
this up is if you haven't, you have to watch the video of the bull Montoya because apparently this is also me going off of tweets I've seen. He allegedly cheated first on his girl because apparently they must have sent all these chicks to the crib. Then he got like a lap dance from this chick. And in the lap dance, basically she sat on his face for like maybe a moment. And then afterwards, like she was grinding on him, I think by the pool. But he had clothes on the whole time. She had clothes on the whole time. His girl saw the
But she
video
sat on my
of it.
man's face.
Yeah, his girl saw the video of it. She got upset or whatever. They then go to like the current tweets that were out at the time. That is where I first picked up on this. Is you see the chick laying in bed with a different dude. Montoya is with the host on like the side of a beach by some tiki torches, watching this all on an iPad of them in bed together. The next thing you know, he's like, "Oh," the dude's like, "Oh, like, are we gonna go to sleep?" And she's like, "Yeah, like we're just gonna go to sleep or whatever." Like that. Next thing you know, one thing leads to another. She gets on top of bull and she's going to
My man is
town
in no nuts.
in the bed. Montoya is sitting there on the beach with the host watching this all happen on the iPad. And boy in Spanish is just losing his mind. He's like, no, you will regret this. You will regret this forever. You have broken my heart into pieces. You have smashed it. Boy is crashing out. Like literally, this is
Well,
the
she smashed it all right.
a crashing out. Boy,
I don't
Montoya.
blame him, bro. I would be too.
Oh, I don't
See, shows like that, like honestly, like shows like that, if you in a relationship or if it's like a relationship kind of thing, and it's like, oh, you gotta like, bro, I would hate to do that shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, I 100% would. Like, it would make me go crazy.
I couldn't do it myself, but it was just watching the crash out happen because then after that, like he's on his knees, just yelling and screaming, like, "No, you will regret this. You will regret this. You have broken me in half. You have destroyed me." And then he gets up.
Then he hit her with the
No,
once the blade has been removed, it cannot be until it stays the blood.
yo, literally, Bull gets up and takes off running down the beach towards where the girl's house is. And literally, the cameraman is chasing after him, like getting on videotape. Also, mind you, he's running next to the ocean. The waves are hitting him in the legs as he's running down the beach. There's thunder and lightning in the distance, and you just see him run down the beach. You have broken me. You have broken me. Literally runs to the house. Like the other chicks and other dudes like are sitting there like, yo, what the heck is that? Like, who is that yelling and coming? And they're like, oh shit, it's her boyfriend. He's like, you have broken me, Anita. You have broken me. How could you have regret this? You have regret this. And they're like trying to hold him back, like, yo, like chill. No. How could you? It just like it is so damn funny. Also, the fact that Mari retweeted the video and said like, "It's good to see my cameramen are still finding work." It was wild.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Fucking to chase that man like that, bro, you gotta get the angles because Maury cameramen were vicious, bro. They were on you regardless of where you hit a cut. They cut with you with this big ass camera in their hand, just like
Yo,
shouts out to the man, honestly. I may check it out. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to see this clip so I could die and kind of feel bad for Buddy, but
I literally just
oh
resent
my
the
day,
clip on Twitter just now.
that's a bet. I'm gonna look at it once we done this, y'all.
Yes.
Um, damn. Do we want to do song of the week? Song.
Oh, of course.
Songs
I
of the week, real
don't
quick.
even got one.
Well,
Damn, Colin.
about
Let me
this,
stop.
I know what my song of the week is.
Actually, I got one. Go for it.
Okay, hold up.
Oh, I forgot the halftime show.
Yo, that was almost how I went with it, but instead,
Should I go first?
yes, you go first.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna do
can.
the Eagles fight song because we're world champs.
Big facts,
Come
baby.
on.
Big
I was
facts.
about to do the Jersey Club version of that, but
Oh well, my song is about to go take a left turn. It's called "Cruel World" by Snot. um, uh, it's a pretty solid song. No need to explain it. If you like Snot, you should listen to it. If you back to the Eagles song. Go ahead, gentlemen.
but no,
Just a complete left turn.
well, seeing how what's it called? Valentine's Day just passed.
Oh, Singles Awareness Day. I agree.
Huh?
Or yeah, Single Awareness Day. I agree.
Yeah. I was gonna say
The sad day.
If we going, well, fuck it, I might as well do the sad song then. I think it's a real good song. It is really sad if you listen to the lyrics, but great song in my opinion. It's called "One Man Band" by Old Dominion. Very good song. Y'all should give it a listen.
Colin, would you like to change your song now? Something a little
No,
more depressing for Singles Awareness Day. Oh, even
no,
nah,
thank you.
you ain't
I'm not signal.
good.
Yeah,
I'm not
You good.
single.
I was about to say.
he can't
I
be
was about to
single.
say you engaged. Literally. I look forward to that day where I can see Colin and I can like kind of cry a tear of joy and give a heartfelt speech of how I used to hate this man and how that hate slowly turned into a friendship that will last many a year that has turned me into an uncle, allegedly.
There you go.
Allegedly. And when I have kids, Colin will be their uncle. And we will all go over to Colin's house when we all have kids and have. Well, actually, no, it ain't gonna work because Ariah's what 4 now.
Yep.
Yeah, never mind. Kid's gonna be too old, or your kid gonna be too old for mine. I don't even know when I'm having kids, so fuck it.
Okay,
Ah, that was nice.
so
That was nice.
y'all ready for my hypothetical of the week?
What is
Yeah,
it?
let's do it and wrap this up.
Okay. Well, if you had to choose, only eat one of these for the rest of your life, which are you choosing?
Ass. My answer. Final answer.
I don't think that's gonna be a choice, but it might get added now.
Wow. Wow.
The man said, hey, but let me finish the question. Damn.
Not even that. It's just that's your answer. That's what. Okay. Hey,
Nah, let me stop. Go ahead.
hey,
We're good.
man.
What's the option?
It ain't gonna be what's it called? Single no more Valentine's Day going forward with that answer. I was gonna say, uh, either you choose Italian or Mexican food.
Oh,
So I gotta
that's
choose
easy. I'll
between.
choose Italian.
I was about to say, so I gotta choose between like tacos, burritos, quesadillas
Yep.
for like authentic Italian food.
Like,
So basically, I gotta choose whether or not I want to continue to use the bathroom all night or I don't use the bathroom for a day.
damn.
That's basically the
Talking about
option you're making me choose right now.
authentic Italian and authentic Mexican.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
damn.
definitely gonna choose Italian because I could eat chicken parm and pizza every day.
Not gonna lie, I may choose. Mm, damn. I gotta think about this one. Hold on, Aaron, give your answer. Give your answer. Give
All
your
right.
answer.
So yeah, my answer. I'm also with Colin. I go Italian, mainly because I like both very much. But if you told me I can't have pizza again for the rest of my life, and technically the only pizza I can have is that Mexican pizza that they make at Taco Bell, I am not gonna be happy.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna choose Mexican. Um,
Trying to be different.
well, I mean, because you gotta have someone that's different. You can't everybody agree on the same damn thing. But honestly, no, I would choose Mexican too. Um, once I started thinking about all the foods and whatnot, my mind went to rice and beans, and
Right.
I'm like, yeah, rice and beans. That shit come in. I do eat a lot of rice and beans, so
Trash.
Rice and
I would
beans
have to
is
choose
good.
Mexican. It is. I'm
Yeah,
It's
telling
it's,
good.
you, bro. I'm telling. You said trash?
honestly, it's
No, I
good. I
said
said
it's
it's
good.
trash. Trash.
No, I'm talking about Aaron.
TRASH.
Aaron's tripping.
What you
Aaron's
mean it's
tripping.
trash? Hold on. You're not gonna take criticism from someone that don't even eat chocolate when
I
he
don't eat
himself is
myself. I
chocolate.
eat other kinds of chocolate.
Thanks.
Yeah, chocolate.
I will not go.
I ain't gonna. I don't know why I said it with such emphasis. Like I don't either. But
Look, all I'm saying is beans ain't all that. Only beans I eat string beans mainly because that's the best kind of bean.
oh, oh my God! What? Yo, stop
I
it!
don't want no
Stop it,
pinto,
Aaron!
no
Stop it! I'm.
refried,
I'm.
no
Yo.
black beans. No, even though it's February, there's nothing wrong with black beans. But no.
No, no, no. Keep that energy. Keep that energy, Aaron.
Hey, beans ain't all that.
You
Rice
saying it
is
with your
good.
chest, say it with your chest.
Also,
Aaron don't eat black beans. He don't eat black-eyed
yeah, the only black
beans.
eyed peas I want is tell me to pump it.
I don't
He
eat it.
don't
I
eat
only eat
blackened
pinto.
chicken.
I only eat pinto beans.
I eat all of them. Kidney bean, red kidney, white kidney, black eye, black bean, pinto, all that refried.
That's why you be having the problems you be having.
It's delicious. It's delicious. Listen, it cleans me out. So shit,
You will.
I'm rocking with it. Plus, beans have a lot of protein. Oh, plus beans have a lot of protein. So I mean, it definitely helps me out since I go to the gym and whatnot and lift weights. So and I don't really do protein shakes because that's not in the budget right now. So I got to get as much protein as I can the natural, quote unquote, natural way. But yeah, I go with Mexican
All right.
food. I stand by mis amigas. I guess technically it'd be mis amigos or both technically. You know. Um, but yeah. So we got anything else we
All
got
right.
to talk about?
I think that's it.
That's a biggity bet, son. So
That's a
with
wrap.
that being said, I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, Coca-Cola. When you are thirsty and need to quench said thirst, get
Hold on.
you
We
a
are not shouting
Coca-Cola.
out Coca-Cola right now. No.
Nah, we not.
Stop
Nah,
this.
we not. I know, I'm fucking with you.
Coca-Cola was calling ICE on their own employees. We are not patronizing them on
Oh,
this show.
That's crazy. That's fucked up. Okay, shouts out to who make Reese's Hershey. Shouts out to the Hershey company for making Reese's. Reese's, the goat. I got bags right here. Hold up,
why do you
where's the
need to
bag at? I
shout
got a
out to
bag of them.
somebody that ain't
I
paying
had
us?
I had a lot of them. Well, because maybe if I do, they will start paying us.
I doubt it.
So
Don't think that's how it works, but all right.
you see, I have a Reese bag right here in my hand. I'm probably gonna eat them all. Not gonna lie. Shouts out to the awesome candy, Hershey. Yeah, Hershey. Sponsor your boys. Get with us. We gonna get you right. Get us right so we can get everybody else right. You feel me? What did pet name sit back say the time? Help me, help you, help me, help you.
I think you might add an extra two help me ease and help use on there, but yeah, yeah.
I did. All right, let me start with the fake sponsors. But yes, that is the episode. Appreciate y'all for coming back, listening to us again. Like I said, huge shout out to Stuff, number one fan. Appreciate you. Shout out to James, number two fan, because
Juicy J.
brother Ed, brother over there in Kansas. Also again, shouts out to Jermaine, Jonathan, Teresa, Oscar. Shouts out to everybody that we met at the parade. Shouts out to the Eagles, bringing it home for the city. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what we got. That's what we rocking with. So hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, whatever y'all listen to this week, weekend, day, night, whatever. And as always, appreciate y'all. And I'm stalling because I'm trying to remember how to end it because I always forget.
Well, I was going to
Somebody
say
else say
once
something.
you're done, deuces, and we'll
Oh.
holler at y'all to the next time. Huh?
There you go. Sounds good. Wrap it up.
Whack. And we out.